Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. And today we're going to be talking about how you can glow up like really quick, okay? I'm going to be talking about on how you can glow up like physically but also mentally because I believe that those two things go like together. So we're going to be talking about that. But before we do, make sure you give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel and hit that notification bell so you can be up to date whenever I post a video. So let's dive right into it. First thing that I want to be talking about is like how can you glow up like physically, okay? I used to look like really different, like all of these things that were physical things that I changed, okay? And this is what I looked like before and this is what I look like right now. I'd say if you want to glow up physically, first of all, you have to find your own style, your own aesthetics, I don't know, whatever you want to call it. I would recommend you, if you want to find your own like style, like clothing style, makeup style, whatever, literally go on Pinterest. For me, that changed my life. Like, I was always wearing like goofy kind of clothes. There's nothing wrong with that, but I never felt like comfortable. For example, when I was wearing skinny jeans, I never felt comfortable because it didn't fit like my body type. So I instead I started to wear like flared jeans right now. They fit so much better like for my body type. As an example, so you can literally look up what kind of body type you have and look what kind of like clothes fit for your body type like the best. There's like also many different like aesthetics, styles, whatever. Try to find one that fits to you, like the best to you, because that's what I did. I definitely found my style over time. If you're wondering, yeah, but you know what? I don't have any money or whatever to buy like the clothes for my specific clothing style that I want to have. I'm gonna tell you something, okay? If you are working or making money, whatever, you need to like make a separate savings account for yourself, okay? And you're gonna put like a small percentage of all the money that you make in that savings account because whenever you are in need of like new clothes or you want to change your style a little bit, you have money over there. At least that's what I do because I truly believe that for me, I need to spend money like on myself every month. So that's why I created that savings account so I can do that. So I can buy myself clothes that I like or makeup that I want or whatever. So if you're like, oh, but I cannot buy the clothes right now, well, start saving for it. Like, honestly, that's the thing. We always think like, oh, we have to spend our money on all the things that are necessities and things that we need, whatever. But you need to divide your money into different kinds of like, I guess, saving accounts for all the things that you do need in life. Like you have, for me, I have like one for my basic needs, like my necessities and all the basic stuff that I need to pay every month. I have one for my savings, and I have one for things that I want to spend on myself on. I also have like a specific like saving account for if I want to educate myself or when I give charity or stuff like that. So I literally divided everything like in different kinds of saving accounts, and that's why I'm able to like get myself stuff whenever I want to get myself stuff. So make sure you think about that. Like, are you like managing your money? Like, well, no, this is like not about money at all. But for me, when I was like looking at videos like, yeah, go buy like new clothes if you want this and that kind of like style, and then I'm like, but I'm like literally I don't know, I don't have money. So back then, that's what also happened to me. So that's why I'm saying you need to create a saving account for yourself so that you can spend your money on yourself. On it doesn't have to be like a lot, okay? Just a little bit. You can save like a little bit from your like salary, I guess, and put it in there. It doesn't have to be much. So maybe think about that. Also, I am fasting, so when I talk, I feel like I'm not talking like in really good ways. My mouth is just really dry. But sorry for that. I just wanted to tell you guys I'm fasting, so if I say like weird stuff, it's because of that. Also, the thing when it comes to like makeup, if you want to glow up, you can wear makeup. Like it's nothing wrong with that, okay? But when you start to wear makeup, try to do your makeup in a way that fits your features the best. Like a couple years ago, I was doing my makeup in a way that did not match my features at all. I have like very like I'd say more intense kind of features. My eyebrows are really dark. I have pretty like sharp jawline, I guess, in a way. And so if I was gonna wear like a lot of makeup on my face, I would look like I'd be too much. And I realized over time that that wasn't like really nice of me. So over time, this is like my makeup, what I do like right now. It's simple, it's natural, but I still look cute. Find a way to do your makeup in a way that fits your features. Also, I used to have like really, really, really thick eyebrows. I made them like a lot thinner, and they're growing a little bit again. I should definitely make them a little bit thinner. But yeah, it didn't fit my face at all, I think. I believe everyone is always like, yeah, but your eyebrows were so beautiful, blah, 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 but it didn't fit my face. Like, let's be honest, okay? So those were things that I started to look at when I was like, okay, I wanted to like physically like glow up, okay? So we have talked about how you can physically glow up, like things you can do to physically glow up. We're going to be talking about how you can like mentally glow up, because like I said, those two things go together. I believe that if you feel good on the inside, you will reflect it on the outside. So for me, when I wanted to glow up, I guess I also started working on actually loving myself. I didn't love myself at all. I hated myself. I thought I was an idiot. I was ugly. I wasn't pretty. I was disgusting, like all the bad stuff. So I needed to find a way to make me fall in love with myself again, okay? So what I started to do, I started to look at myself in the mirror and talk to myself in the mirror, and I would be saying affirmations like, I am beautiful, I am confident, I am blah, 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 all the good stuff. So that's what I started to do. But instead of also like focusing on all the things that I hated about myself, I started to focus on all the things that I did like about myself. And for example, I always like liked the way my eyes were shaped, or my eyebrows, they were like really full, whatever. So I started to focus on things that I did like about myself. So this is something that you can also practice. Like if you tend to like hate yourself a lot more than you love yourself, try to look at the things that you do like about yourself. It doesn't have to be like a lot. Maybe it's like your lips or your ears, your hair, whatever. Try to practice that. The reason why that works is because you're literally like you're shifting your perspective, you're shifting your focus on everything that you hate to everything that you love. And if you focus on love, abundance, and gratitude and all the good stuff, that will also grow eventually. Next thing that I started to focus on was prioritizing myself, because you know what? If you want to glow up, you need to put yourself at number one at all times. I'm not telling you to be a selfish person. No. I'm telling you to prioritize yourself. So if you don't like something, then don't do it. Or if you want to like do something for yourself, you have to make time for yourself. If you want to read a book in the evening, make time to do that. Like little small things like that. Like you make time for yourself at least like half an hour a day, like at least. Like if you want to like take care of yourself, like go in a shower and do some face mask or whatever, do that. You need to prioritize you. Self-care, obviously. So when we're talking about prioritizing yourself, you need to take care of yourself. And that with that I mean, like for example, if you had like a really rough day, make sure you recharge yourself. Like find a way that you make time for yourself and do something that makes you feel good about yourself again and energize yourself. Do things that are good for your soul, honestly, because it doesn't have to be a lot. You don't have to do a lot. You don't have to do it for too long. It just can be like at least half an hour. So make time for yourself, okay? Next thing is also very important, because you need to treat yourself with kindness, okay? You're also just a human being and you need to be kind to yourself. I mean, what? That I mean, well, if you want to like get yourself a cup of like coffee or something, get yourself that cup of coffee. Or if you want to buy yourself something that you like, instead of like, no, I don't need that, blah blah blah. If you really want it, just get it for yourself. Like I'm not saying be reckless with money, but if you like aren't kind to yourself, if you don't treat yourself for all the things that you've already like accomplished and done or whatever, not appreciating yourself at all. Like I also for example, I hit 1,000 subscribers here on YouTube, so I got a second like ear thing. I don't know what to call it, but I did that because I was like, I'm proud of myself because I achieved that. So also the same for you. Make sure you treat yourself with nice things if you've accomplished something, or if you just are in a mood to do that. Be kind to yourself. Also, don't talk negatively to yourself. Like, don't tell yourself that you're ugly or that you're not good enough, that you hate yourself. No. Like I said, turn to the mirror and tell yourself that you are good enough and that you are good just the way you are and that you're proud of yourself. Because remember everything that you've already done and accomplished in life. Like literally, you have come this far in your journey. Why not be proud of yourself? Yeah, but there's nothing to be proud. Yes, there is. I want you to make a list of everything that you've already done and accomplished in life, okay? And every time you feel like bashing yourself, look at the list and shut up, please, because you are good enough. So be proud of yourself. Like honestly, what? You need to treat yourself like you're the love of your life, okay? Yeah. Because if you're gonna treat yourself like the love of your life, you're treating yourself not good right now. So act like you are the love of your own life. I always tell this to myself because you know what? If I don't love myself, if I don't treat myself with respect or with kindness, then how am I supposed to like be with someone one day or love someone and whatever? Like if you can't even do that to yourself, how do you expect to give that to others? So you need to learn that. Even if you are good at being like kind to others or whatever, you need to do that to yourself first. You need to prioritize yourself. Again, prioritize yourself. Stop pleasing people. Stop being so mean to yourself. Like honestly, like be kind to you. And the last thing, I forgot to say this almost, but you need to build confidence, okay? And confidence is like built over time. You can't do it just like this. Like, okay. What I want you to do, I want you to build trust with yourself because confidence isn't about just looking good or being the loudest in the room or whatever. No, confidence is about not needing any validation from other people and knowing that you just trust yourself because you are who you are and that's it, okay? That's what confidence is. And if you're wondering, yeah, but how can I build that? It's actually really simple. Like, one thing you can do is make a list of everything that you've already achieved and be like, okay, I'm gonna write everything down I've already done and did in life, and I'm gonna look at it and I'm gonna be like, okay, every time I feel down, I'm gonna read this list and I'm gonna be like, okay, I'm proud of myself. That's one thing. We already discussed that. The next thing that you're gonna do, you're gonna build trust with yourself. I've said it like I've said it like over and over and over, like in my other videos, but if you want to build confidence, you need to stop letting yourself down. So if you tell yourself, "Yeah, I'm gonna go to the gym every day," but you're not gonna do it. Your mind is gonna be like, "See, you can't do it," and then you're gonna be like, "Ugh, see, I can't do anything," and then you're gonna be insecure about yourself, and you're gonna lose trust with yourself because you're not doing the things that you're telling yourself to do. So your mind is not gonna believe you. So if you want to build confidence, take smaller steps that are like logic for you to take so that you can actually achieve them, so that you can prove your mind wrong every time. Next thing about confidence is, if you want to be confident, I want you to ask yourself, okay, what would the best version of myself look like? What would she do? Every time you're in a situation where you're like insecure or whatever, no, ask yourself, what would the best version of me do? If you don't know what the best version of you would do, I'd say write it down. Write down, okay, the best version of me. What would she look like? What would she wear? How would she act? What's her attitude? How would she treat people? Whatever. Write it down. Like, what would the best version of you do? Okay. So every time you feel insecure, every time you're like, oh, I don't know, ask yourself, what would the best version of me do? And act from that perspective. Okay. So that helped a lot for me. I started to pretend like I was already the best version of me, and till this day I'm still doing it because I truly believe I can never like be like the best at whatever. I can always grow as a person. So for me, like, what would the best version of me do? Like, oh, she would do this and that. Oh, okay, I will embody that and I will try to be that. Like, you're gonna have to act as if you are already this person, okay? That's how you're gonna build confidence, because you're gonna be like, oh wait, that's a totally like different kind of person who I am today. So if I want to be more pretty or more confident or more successful in every whatever, just ask yourself, what would she do? And do it. Yeah, do it. Don't let yourself down. I also like to ask myself, okay, what kind of lifestyle would this best version of me have? Well, then I also wrote it down like at some point in my life, and now I'm trying to act upon it. Like, if the best version of me would be more healthy and go to the gym, I would probably go to the gym too, because you know what? That's what the best version of me would do, so I have to do it. Or if she would eat more healthy or whatever, I would do that too. Like, think about it. What is the kind of lifestyle that the best version of you would have if you were this best version of you? Okay. That's kind of like what I do and what I did and what I still do, because you know what? Like I said, I can always grow. This is the last thing that I want to share before we end this video. If you want to glow up as a person, you need to delete toxic people from your life, okay? Because toxic people around you make you feel ugly, okay? That's what happened to me. I was around people who made me feel like a terrible person. I was insecure 24/7. I was not happy with myself. Once I deleted them out of my life, that's when things like started to like go up. Like, you might not believe this, but if people aren't like positive and nice and kind around you, you're gonna drain yourself literally from the inside out. You're gonna feel like a rotten like person on the inside. That's how I felt, at least. Delete people in your life that aren't good for you, because why would you do that to yourself? If you want to be that best version of you that looks like that version of you and whatever, don't hang around like snakes, okay? That's disgusting. So I hope that this was somewhat helpful. And if you guys have any questions regarding like the subject, or if you want more like in-depth kind of like tips and tricks on how you can glow up more, please let me know in the comments. And if I was not speaking really well, I'm sorry for that, but my mouth is really dry because I'm fasting. Anyways, if you like this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell so you can be up to date whenever I post a video. And I'll see you the next time. Bye!